Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of the feed mill. So as I said, this will be kind of the construction part of it. These wonderful instructions are just so. It's hard to kind of read, understand. They're just put it here, put it here, put it here, which is fine. I think Walter's Cornerstone obviously is one of the top kits, plastic kits I think you can get, as well as DMP or DPM, Divine whatever, preservation models. Probably give you a little bit more on step by step, which is fine. So I have to kind of figure this out. So the base part, I don't know. This is the base part, so I'm not sure. So I went with this first one right here. I've got all the windows in here, by the way, too, which is this. Okay, so I put that on there. What I didn't take into account was I should have probably read these directions before I started painting stuff, because look at the bottom of this. It's not galvanized. So I can touch that up. That's not a big deal. Also, and this is a fault of Con Cor, it had the number stamped in here back here. So I tried to get it out the best I could. It's still in there a little bit. I took my file like this, which one day my wife said, what happened to my fingernail file? And it kind of went away. So this is how I'm going to do it. And I just kind of go on there and file it off. It's kind of still see it in there, but I think I might actually just paint this a green underneath, like they have plywood underneath it or something painted, or maybe black underneath it. That'll hide it as well. There's a number of things I can do. That's an easy thing to do. Some glue got on some spots, so we'll touch that up after I get the structure built. So I'm going to start with this first side, and I'm trying to figure out, it looks like this is the outside, so this would be the inside of this structure. So I'm going to figure out which side's which here. So I think this is going to go here. So we'll just take a little bit of this glue. This is the glue I use. I got to get some better glue. I think Vinny uses a Model Master type. It's got that little needle on it. That's some good stuff. I have to get one of those. So I got a number of kits left to do. Let's see. We're going to give this a little time. So what I'm going to do, guys, is put this together, get the sides up, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how it fits on the base. And then we'll take a little look at how it's going from there. So stay tuned, and that's starting to dry. So stay tuned. I'll try to get this little part done and the back part, and I'll show you how it looks. Okay, everyone, I've got this kit built, the first part of it, so I'll show you what I did. Got the roof and everything in, got all the sides together. Being an older kit, I think right here you can kind of see where it warped a little bit on this wall. So to adapt, these kits have the little grooves, as you see on this, to guide you where to put things. If I did that, this roof line was off. It was going one way up towards the back. So just to adapt, I shaved off those little tabs, lined up the roof properly, and now it's in there nice and level. This is on nice and level. Same thing up on the top, but it actually overhung on the back way too much and not enough in the front, and I didn't think proportionally that looked good. I imagine it would hang over a little bit more in the back for this conveyor belt that goes on here that goes down to the other building. So I give it a little more on that back side, but overall this went fairly well. It's a little difficult kit, but it's coming along nicely. Still have to touch up that, so we'll do that in the third part. And we'll get to the weathering. To adapt also, I'll show you this little window right here. When cutting it out of the sprue, because it was very delicate, came apart. There wasn't another one. I did get an extra door, which is great because you can always use that on a different kit, but no extra window. So what I did was took that part of the sprue that has the number on it that's flat, cut it out, glued it in there, make it look like a piece of plywood was on there. I haven't decided if I want to leave that green, or I think I'm going to paint it red just to make it look like they repaired the window and just put that in there like they would on a barn or something like that. So I'll continue on building this kit, show you the finished part of it along with the base. I'll show you in the next part touching up the paint parts that need to be touched up, because obviously the overhangs and stuff need to be done, and then the weathering of this also, because there will be some wood parts on the dock that need to be weathered. So look for that here in the next week or so. But I'm going to continue building this, and I will show you guys the finished product, and then I'll take you through touching up and weathering. So thanks for watching.